Hello, my name is Ryan Davin, and I had the pleasure of working as a member of the Digital Companion project this semester. Um, so the Digital Companion project was focused on developing a device that can help people learn uh, based on about objects in the everyday environment uh, outside of school in the future, really in any setting or situation. Um, so for me personally, the first kind of role that I did when I joined in January was kind of sourcing 3D images to train the device to recognize objects. So this is a panoramic of my dorm kitchen that I sent in to be used to train the model to recognize like the stove and the microwave and stuff like that. And then I worked with Aditi to conduct interviews about different learning habits and motivations of various students at the university. And so I conducted some of those interviews and then transcribed them. And then we went through and each of us coded the interviews in Max QDA and looked at different patterns that we then used to brainstorm and ultimately design a UI, a user interface. So I kind of did the Android Studio development on the front end in Aditi, or yeah, and then she did the back end coding programming. So it still was kind of new to me, so that was something that I definitely was a little bit of a challenge, but definitely something that I enjoyed learning. And then recently I've worked on getting the content that will be presented, the information that will be presented through the app to the person using it, or to the user, about that everyday object that the app is highlighting for them at that moment. So the lessons I learned this semester, like I mentioned, I've learned how to use various softwares, including Android Studio and Max QDA, both of which I will likely use either in other research projects or in my future career. This is also my first research experience ever, so it was really eye-opening to see really how it works in real life, and not just like something you hear about in like movies or in like papers or whatever, but to get out to actually experience that was definitely something that um, was worthwhile. And I got to learn what is expected of me as a participant in a lab, and kind of like the work that's required. And then with that, I also got to experience the development of the idea pretty much from the start to the trial period, which is very interesting. And it was a ton of fun almost to even just sit in the lab meetings and listen to people talking about the various ideas, and making sure that the app had everything that it needed to function as it is intended. But yeah, I really enjoyed this semester, and thanks.